Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Denny Z, aka the Dream Weaver Wayne Moxie, and well, this is it. Here it is. Here's the boat. Here's the boat we saw at the beginning of this game. Through round 1, 2, and 3. Through the 3 sea monsters. The Megalodon, the Moray Eel, and the giant squid. We've made it to the giant boat. And now we will ascend to the top and hopefully make our way out of this treacherous place as we ascend the stairs. Our journey of survival will culminate with our escape. But this is it, baby! I don't know the rest of the song. Alright, got you. This could be my way to escape from Pacifica. I knew I was in the Pacific Island. Alright, so I need to repair the plane, fuel it up, food, and water. So I've got the fuel, it's 100%. So I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest with you guys. Okay, the giant squid was only difficult because every time I tried to fight it, I ran out of ammo. First time. Second time, it became night and I couldn't see it. Third time, ironically, I mentioned this in a whispering fashion, I thought it was going to storm, or said, oh, it'd be so funny if it started a storm facing a giant squid, ha ha ha. And on the third time, I attempted to fight the squid. That's exactly what happened. As soon as I spawned the squid, boom, storm. And I couldn't see the squid because the waters were, you know how the water gets when it's storming. When it's storming, you can't see into the water. The silhouette's very difficult to find. So I ended up fighting it during the day, which was a lot easier. So yeah, giant squid actually gave me the most problems. The Moray Eel, however, was the most terrifying. What the? Ah! Falls through the grate, breaks leg, dies. No, I don't. I'm about to leave. Oh yes, here's Wally, by the way. Wilson! I mean, Wally! So that's filled up. Fuel's good. Now we gotta fill up the water. That's what these little crates here are for. The Moray Eel gave me... oh yeah, here's all the trophies. Check that out. Eel, squid, Megalodon. So I guess what I actually did was went from easiest to hardest, which is funny, but what that? That's food. Oh, that's water. Stupid. You can't read. You can't read. Dun, da, da, da. Dun, da, da, da. Dun, da, da, da. So I ended up getting the craft 'em all. Got a craft 'em all trophy. Apparently, I thought there was a glitch because I finished and didn't get the trophy, so I had to go back and start rebuilding everything because I had a list, but I guess I forgot one thing. Turned out it was the brick floor that I hadn't built, so that was time consuming. I'm glad I didn't have to rebuild everything though, because that would have sucked. But the Moray Eel, definitely terrifying. Didn't have any nightmares about it though. So that's nice. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. And then we gotta put some food and we're done. We're getting the fresh out of here. Moray Eel, no nightmares. Which is a blessing. And then the shark was absolutely the easiest. With the eel though, I did use the exploit. I tried to use the exploit with the freaking squid, but I kept going through the buoy or going through the raft. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. So, obviously, if you watch the previous video, because this is the ending, unless you just want to see the ending, I had to run up and down my raft so I wouldn't get yanked into the water constantly. And to make sure you have bandages for that, because, whoo boy. I do know I was looking at my. I had that pulled up. I had my. My cooking and hunting was almost full. Nice. At least that wasn't a trophy. Anyway, let's eat that. How many I got left? One more. We're going home. I think it's done. No, I'm scared. Scared of what? I should. Oh man, it's always something, isn't it? What's that song? It's always. Oh, it's Cage the Elephant. It's always something. It's always something before the late night. Around the corner, there's always something waiting for you. Alright, I'm gonna take these with me too. Screw y'all. I'm gonna have proof that I survived this. It's not. Go away. No. I wanna go. You gonna go away, please? You always give me problems. It's always something. Like these last two, like things I needed. Well, 3, I guess. Needed to craft everything, and that gave me the problem because apparently I missed one item, and then the giant squid gave me 3 problems 3 times, and then I'm trying to go home. Woohoo! This ain't how Tom Hanks got off the island, cause he stayed on his kinda, but then he was just like, screw it, I'm gonna. Well, he was gone for a few years. I was only gone for almost 3 months. Start the engine. Racers, start your engines. Okay, please start, please start. Blows up. Well, at least my agony is over. Closed cockpit. It's like I've flown the plane before. Like I just. Oh wait. No, I was gonna say, wasn't I a pilot? I was not a pilot. I was just a passenger. Engage engine rail. Is that what is it? Oh, I think it said just hold to engage rail. That's what it was. This is it, guys. Hopefully I don't crash. Throttle engine. Blows up. This is it. Farewell. You can go now. Oh, I gotta go. Launch. Do I just, oh, you actually have to fly this thing? For a second? I was concerned. I did not know that. I guess I just go up. Oh, I flew past the buoys. That means I escaped. Yay! After the buoys, there's just no more islands. Yeah, finally! I didn't think I was gonna get out of there. 3 hours later. More like. Whew, okay. We're high. We're high up. We're above the clouds. Oh! What? Hey, I got the magnets. How do they work? Trophy. Out of the frying pan. And I got the platinum. Yes. It is mine. My precious. Hey. There it is. Hey, look at that. In one playthrough. Well, technically 3, I guess. But I played through all the way 1 time. Technically, so hey, it only took 1 playthrough to get all the trophies. I was gonna write a trophy guide for this, and it's kind of like half done. I wrote it as I was going through the game, so everything was fresh on my mind. Because there's some trophy guides I attempt to write, but I forgot a lot of the things that happened in the game, so I have a bunch of unfinished trophy guides. And then other people published trophy guides for the games I was writing one for, so I was like, forget it, somebody already did it. There's one for this game, but I think it's on Xbox. But there's not one for PlayStation, because it's a little different. But some of the trophies I found to be buggy. I don't think there were any buggy trophies, to be honest. There's been reports of the trophies being buggy, but for me there wasn't really any bugs. For the gotta craft them all, that's crafting every item, or one of each item, it wasn't buggy, I just missed one. For the 2 of each, that's getting 2 of each animal and selling into a storm, you only need 2 of each land animal. At least that's what I did. I needed, this is for PS4, I needed the hog, the wild boar, so I needed the big pig, the small pig, the big crab, the small crab, and the snake. So you needed 2 of those 5 animals. And then as soon as I did that, because I only had 3 of them, but I looked up something that said because there was an update, they added giant crabs and like the wild boars or something, so you had to put those on there as well. I didn't have to put any birds or any fish. I think that'd been crazy if you had to. You imagine having to kill two of each kind of shark that's in the game and 2 of each fish. That would take forever. But anyway, as far as buggy, like I said, there wasn't really any buggy trophies. There was a brief moment, obviously, around the squid, and maybe like before I actually got into the game and fully made my raft. That's the only 2 times I was actually like, just this game. Other than that, I actually really enjoyed this, and it makes me want to play more survival games. Obviously, I don't know if I mentioned this in one of the videos or not, but hey, I've actually played a survival game besides Minecraft, and what the heck? Thank you to my incredible anyway, mum and dad for your constant love and support throughout. That's not the wrong accent. You know what? Forget it. Special thanks to my wife Bliss for feeding me and making me sleep. Love you. Anyway, hey, thank you for helping make our dreams come true. We hope you continue to be stranded with us in the future. Stay alive, which was the name of the trophy. But again, I played No Man's Sky. I had the platinum for that game. Forgot I played it. But I want to play another survival game now, and even horror games, because that moray eel was like, I don't know what it is about. It's an adrenaline rush is what it is. I'm addicted. I have 2 addictions: caffeine and adrenaline. I won't do dumb stuff, like I'm not gonna go roof hopping, but hey, thank you guys all so much for joining me. Again, with the trophies, there wasn't really any buggy ones for me. I did everything in one playthrough. The compass one was buggy, I think. The compass was supposed to be buggy. I picked up crates that had the compass in the crate, and you also start with the compass in your life raft, but I never picked up the compass itself, nor did I ever use the gyrocopter that has a compass in it. Apparently I just built the gyrocopter and said it's not worth the fuel that it's gonna take to freaking use this thing, I'll just sail. So same with the motorboat. I never used the boat motor. I built it, but I never used it. So the only time I used fuel was for the plane. But hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me along this survival adventure, Stranded Deep. Thanks so much to the publishers, developers for making the game. I had a lot of fun with it, surprisingly. I almost did not play it because it had bad reviews and people said it was a terrible game, but hey, I enjoyed it, and that's usually what happens when people say this sucks. I'm like, oh, let me give it a shot. Maybe it's not as bad as you're saying it is. 2033, is that what year it was? Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you liked the video, of course, hit that thumbs up button here. And if you want to see more in the future of different games, or more survival games, or horror games perhaps, hit that subscribe button and that notification icon so you're notified anytime I upload a video. And as always, stay healthy, stay positive, and sweet dreams!